Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and a very good evening to our honorable educators, Dr. Azina binti Abdul Aziz, the course coordinator, fellow TESLians, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Raini Fitri binti Saiti, your master of the ceremony. Thank you so much for staying with us and tuning in with us since yesterday night until tonight. Those who are new, let me sum up a little bit about our event. So, in order to raise awareness regarding of the sexual violence issue, TESL Year 2 undergraduate students of the course Teaching of Literature, Reading the Word and the World from Faculty of Education, National University of Malaysia has organized an event Let's Talk Sexual Violence, and in conjunction with that, 5 short films have been produced based on the theme sexual violence. Yesterday night we already watched 2 of the short films titled Come Back Home and Happy Phobia. So tonight we are going to watch another 3 of the short films, and all these short films are judged by Dr. Karamjit Kau and Dr. Harwati Hashim. So without wasting any more time, let's get our popcorn and watch another 3 short films. Roll it.
Hirai. This story is about a girl named Maria who faces a traumatic experience at her workplace. Maria has been sexually harassed by her own co-worker, Haris. After the incident, Maria's life changed in the blink of an eye, and the incident continued to haunt her. Thus, the title of the film, Hirai, indicates that Maria was longing for her old life, but unfortunately, she will never regain her previous perfect life, although she might have recovered from her trauma. This is because the dreadful incident will forever stay in her mind.
For so many girls, there is a culture of silence around it. Mostly back on but it's actually compulsive sexual harassment for so many girls.
This is where and how the Hirai starts its journey.
People are so scary these days. Disgusting. Why there is no actions taken against this perpetrator? I hope this will never happen to me at my workplace.
Thank you, Madam, for giving me the offer to work here. I still can't believe that I got this job, and honestly, I was really surprised with the basic salary that it offered me.
No problem. The salary given is according to your qualification, and I bet the company will give you the same too. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Haris, your supervisor. He will be guiding you regarding your job here in the meantime, and if you have any problem or any question, you can discuss him directly. Okay?
Sure, I'll do my best, ma'am. Thank you again.
Hi Maria, nice meeting you. I'm Haris, your supervisor. Anything you can ask me.
Nice meeting you too, Mr. Harris.
Oh come on, you don't have to call me Mister because I think we are the same age. Just call me Haris or Riz. I think they will be nice.
Oh, okay, Harris, sure. I thought you were older than me. I'm sorry, Harris, but why are you staring at me?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I wonder what your face looks like because you have such beautiful eyes. So can you take off your mask? I want to look at your pretty face.
It's okay, Haris. I prefer not to.
It's okay then. I understand why you refuse because we just got to know each other, right? So you're still uncomfortable around me.
I'm so sorry, Haris, but it might take some time for me to be comfortable around you, so I really hope you understand.
It's okay, my dear. I mean, Maria, take your time. Maria, you want to have lunch with me? I bought extra food and I want to share it with you.
But sorry, Haris. I actually brought my lunch too.
Come on, Maria. I want to have lunch together with you. Please, just this time, consider it a way for us to get to know each other. What do you think?
If you said so, then sure, Haris.
Thank you, Maria. I knew you want it. Come, let's have our lunch at the pantry. Maria, are you free right now? Can you assist me with something? I need a hand right now.
Sure, I can help you, Haris.
Okay, cool. I will meet you at the store by 8. Hi Maria, thank you for coming.
Sure, no problem, but where are the others? I thought it would be more than just the two of us.
Oh, we don't need others. I just want to be alone with you, only you.
Haris, what I'm trying to do? I think I have to go now.
Wait, Maria, don't go. Maria! Ah, shit, stupid girl.
Oh, Maria,
Oh, yes,
I
ma'am.
need you to take something from the store. It's a blue colored box. It's not that big, it is a medium-sized box. But I think it will take some time to find the box because it's quite messy in there.
Sure. Where is the store?
Oh, it's before the second exit. I'm so sorry for troubling you, but I need to use it ASAP.
Okay, no problem, ma'am.
No other workers. It's just you and me right now. No more rejecting, no more anything.
Don't you dare take another step.
Maria, you cannot anymore.
Stop it. Stop calling my name. It's disgusting.
Who cares? You are mine now.
Help! Help, somebody, help!
No one is going to help you. No one is here. Just us.
Open the door! Why are you sitting there? Open the door!
Help me. Please.
I apologize for what had happened to you. I'm truly sorry. The incident should have happened here. Can you do me a favor? This is the best for all of us.
What is this, ma'am? A compensation?
It is for your own good.
I won't accept it. I just want you to take action toward Haris. This issue is severe and you can't just ignore it like this.
Don't you know how to be grateful? I paid you higher than other staff, and I even give you this bonus. But you still refuse it. Just take it and shut your mouth.
You're no different from him. All of you are cruel. I quit. and I'll make sure you'll be punished.
Don't you see Mara looking weird lately?
I did. I asked her several times, but she wouldn't answer me. Don't touch me. I don't want to be disturbed.
My precious baby needs a hug.
I'm scared. I felt useless. I'm so sorry.
Now tell me what's going on, okay? I'm all ears.
I am one of the survivors. It took me a long time to decide to say so. I was afraid and traumatized, but I didn't dare to do anything at that moment. The world was upside down. Maybe what I had before cannot compare with what you've been through right now, but believe me, we are supposed to make our own choices to have a greater life. Don't give yourself away easily. Take one step at a time. We are expensive and valuable for our loved ones and indeed for ourselves. To those who feel like no one could help you or be there for you, I'm here to help. I'll read your stories and I'm here, raising your voice.
We are going to create awareness and change to change the law on sexual harassment, and we want to ensure that there is no discrimination at workplace.
Zoe, an active girl who always put a sweet smile on her face, coming from a divorced family, but happy to be living with her kind father. However, the harmony dream soon shattered after what her father did to her, leave a never-ended unpleasant trauma and nightmare. Zoe came to meet a therapist, but she still refused to accept the fact that she was sexually assaulted by her own father. She needs a salvation. She has to live like a cactus plant, endure and adapt in hard environment. Therefore, she is saved by reclaiming her life.
Do you know what women felt when they get sexually assaulted? Why did this happen to me? When will this be over? How do I get over this? No one understands. It is estimated that about 736 million women are involved in partner violence, non-partner sexual violence, or both at least once in their life. Women who have experienced violence are suffering from depression, anxiety disorder, unwanted pregnancies, HIV, and syphilis. They shouldn't be treated like this.
Hi doctor, I'm so sorry I'm late.
You're late by an hour. So you were Miss Zoe from the phone call yesterday, right? What is happening?
Zoe, a 25-year-old lovely girl who always has a sweet smile on her face. She feels a bit awkward and stutters as she was trying to make an excuse for hesitating to enter the building for an hour.
There was a traffic jam and there was a car accident. 4 cars collided and it was so bad.
The therapist says nothing and welcomes her to take a seat.
Well, it's fine. Please take a seat. So since it is our first therapy sessions, may I ask a few questions before we get started? Don't worry, I just want to get some information.
Alright, sure.
So have you ever seen a counselor before? Do you know a counselor in school or at the workplace?
No, this is my first time.
So what brings you here today?
No big deal. I came here, for a new experience. I just want to know what a therapy session would be like. Oh, and maybe I can tell you about my crappy boss that caused me a great deal of stress.
Alright, so what do you expect from the counseling process? At the end of our therapeutic sections, what do you expect the goal will be?
Well, just like I said, I'm here just for the experience. Maybe I expect to be a better person.
Miss, I understand you're concerned. Maybe it's hard for you to tell, but as a professional therapist, I am here to help you. Maybe in deep down you have made up your mind to review the real reasons you decided to step into this room, haven't you? Well, let's make it more comfortable. You can treat me like a best friend and you can tell me whatever you want and I will be your listener. Sound good?
It's coming back again. The nightmare. I can't sleep well even with sleeping pills. I have nightmare every night and it haunts me. I think I'm doomed, doctor.
Zoe came from a divorced family and is living with her father. They weren't wealthy, but they were comfortable. Until then, the lockdown swept the harmony like a ruthless hurricane. She was only 17 years old, a naive, a charming teenager falling into a never-ending abyss.
Yes. Yeah. No. I don't have any experience. But I don't have any experience before. But I can assure you, I can. Hello. Well, never mind. Maybe we'll get it next time.
Hey Dad, it's almost 10 p.m. What are you doing?
Hey, it's finding a new job. I saw a lot of job applications on Facebook and I want to give it a try. What are you doing here? Don't you have class tomorrow in the morning? Go back to sleep.
Alright, Dad. Just don't get yourself too worked up. You'll get a job. I have faith in you.
As the day goes by, Raymond feels more stressful. While he felt somewhat optimistic, but in reality, he knew he was in big trouble. He has lost his job and has tons of bills, loan, and his daughter's tuition fees to pay. The pressure was mounting, and one day he just snapped and lost all his rationality. The door slammed open, and Zoe was shocked as she was lying on the sofa looking at her phone. Zoe was curious about the sound and she smelled a strong smell of alcohol. She got up and saw her father. Raymond was drunk, and she couldn't even walk properly.
Dad? What is happening? Why are you drunk in the morning?
Hey Zoe. You know what Hiteisha told me? He said I didn't meet their expectation. Can you believe that? That's not fair. I have a degree. By the way, Zoe, you look great today. Do you know, sometimes you look like your mom. I still love you even though you left us.
Raymond, who was extremely drunk, he was hallucinating that Zoe was his wife. Raymond, who was denied a job opportunity, was devastated that felt an emotional emptiness. In his drunken state, he raped Zoe. After that terrible tragedy, Raymond changed from a kind, lovely father to a monster. Raymond couldn't control himself and he treated Zoe as his slave for releasing his sexual desire.
Hey Tracy.
Hey Zoe, how's your day? You've been really quiet these few weeks, and you were even absent from a few classes. What happened? Are you feeling sick? Are you facing some problems in your life?
Look, I'm actually experiencing some terrible things. My father.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you clearly. Your father, what?
Nothing. It's not my father. I said my Wi-Fi was unstable these few weeks. Yeah, you know it makes me so angry. I can't even follow my drama online recently. Yeah, totally fine. Just a headache sometimes. No biggies.
Okay, I hope you are not hiding something from me.
Hey, Tracy, I have to go. My tuition teacher just called me. Bye.
Hi, is this Zoe? You have missed 3 of my online classes. I did take attendance, right? Well, you should give me a good reason why you skipped my classes. Aren't you aware that you have a final exam in the next 2 months? Might I know what is happening to you?
Well, we'll see you next week. I'll keep an eye on you.
Zoe hesitated to tell either Tracy or her tuition teacher what she really experienced. She was afraid Tracy and her teacher would treat her as too sensitive or vulnerable or even exaggerating. She hid the truth and remained silent. She can't imagine the consequence if she confesses this to others. Will her father go to jail? Will she have to live separately from her father? It was too much for a 17-year-old child.
I'm so fearful. He kept coming for me day and night, sleep or awake. I felt like my body doesn't belong to me anymore. I'm a slave, a bird in a cage, just to pleasure someone. It's just like an octopus whereby I've slapped away one arm and there is another one coming at me. I've told myself about 100,000 times that I'm a terrible daughter if I throw him under the bus. I kept brushing it off and convinced myself that he just had no way to release his stress and I should be a good daughter so we can get on with our day. I tried to end my life, but in the end, I can't. It is just a never-ending nightmare.
I cut contact with him 3 years ago. I thought I can move on, but now it keeps haunting me. What if I told my best friend about this? What if my life partner found out? Will they accept me no matter how dirty I am? I don't know, doctor. I can't imagine that.
Zoe, calm down, alright? First of all, it's very rare of you to tell me these secrets. Besides, you were young and it was not your fault. It is the adult responsibility to model moral behavior. I understand that your father had sexualized you in a way that was not appropriate. He shouldn't have been doing it in the first place or initiate it even under huge pressure.
What should I do to get away from this nightmare? The terrifying scenes come back to me all the time. How should I continue with my life?
We can't control what other people do, but we can control what we do. It is important to be gentle with yourself and take steps to reclaim your life. You have to grieve, to adjust, and to recognize your life. Once you have come to that realizations, you will be able to go with your life. Don't be afraid to seek help if you need help dealing with your trauma. You were young and it was not your fault. No one deserved to be sexually assaulted. You did not choose to be sexually assaulted.
I always pretend that I'm okay. I felt that as long as I kept it to myself and no one knew my secret, it wasn't true. I was wrong. I'm not okay at all.
When people get hurt, especially when that hurt comes from the parents, they are more likely to shield themselves from the emotions. The pain is more unbearable after the absence of words and silence. Zoe, you smile at many people every day, and you are forgiving to many people too. But none of them hurt you, do they? You are hurt not by yourself, but by him.
Are you sure, doctor, that I can move on with this?
Everyone is like a cactus plant, full of thorns to protect themselves in the desert. But after the suffering, it will always be blossom. You will get better as soon as you endure and adapt to the harsh environment. I promise you, you were young and you have such a bright future. Embrace your true self and you will eventually be healed.
Deep down, Zoe realized that the father was not the same father she remembered. A responsible, kind, and loving father. He had changed. From that moment, she made up her mind to accept it and start to love herself, protect herself from any unfairness or brutal treatment. Like a cactus plant, the thorn used for protection allude to her sweet smile as she conceals her secret. She has survived domestic sexual violence. Her endurance in fighting against insects has allowed Zoe to bloom like a cactus flower into a beautiful woman.
It's nice to live in a black and white, good and bad, right and wrong, love and hate, men and women. Then, what happens in the middle? What happens to people like him? Welcome to his world, Galopsia, where black and white are not so obvious. He can do all he wants. No holds barred of things that you will never understand because you are not living in the same world as him. In a matter of moments and luck, will his world collapse? The question is, how?
Presenting Malik, the high performance officer, one who always gets his work done on time and dedicated in handling any project. And here is Mawar, who has just been accepted to do her internship at Malik's office. The pro gamer, Camelia, who has an addiction to online games and spends her days playing it. The all-rounder, YouTube content creator, Farah, who loves to interact with her fans through her social media. A famous journalist who works with the Prime News, Anna, in charge of looking for hot and viral news on social media. She has good networking that makes it easier to help people in need, especially that related to crime cases. Mariani, a star counselor with 10 years experience in handling sexual assault cases.
Sorry, I can't work on this meeting. Today is really tiring, man. Let's play some game, shall we? Yeah. In the name of Ragnarok, we shall not be defeated today. let's just queue random today. Maybe I'll find some pro to carry me. Yo, what's up? Come on. Yeah. Come, let's get this dub, shall we? Woo. Good game, boys. Good game. Come. Join our party. You guys got a mic? Yeah, turn on the mic so we can have a chat.
Hello, mate.
Yo, that's wow. I never thought you were a girl. But you're good though, you're good. That's tough. Anyway, you wanna join our Discord channel?
Yeah, great offer, man. I would love to be part of it as I always go solo.
I bet. I'll drop the link in the chat below, so let me know if you're already joining.
Alright, mate.
Isn't the land is too small to build two hotels and a shopping mall? Who approved this plan? Better ask him a look.
time to do my work. I'm just going to record some Omega sessions so that I can upload it on YouTube tonight. My followers love this kind of content. For sure, I'm going to have thousands of likes later. Yay! Can't wait.
Why is everyone ghosting me? Don't they like to chat with me? Girl, nowadays they are so boring. They can't even take a joke. I should really kill this boredom.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Ah, it's a girl. It must be my lucky day. Thank you, Lord. Hey, Farah. Don't you want like turn on your camera? It's so boring here. It feels like I'm talking alone. You can't see me, but I can't see you. It's unfair.
Hello again. Now you can see me too.
Wow. You look beautiful. Has anyone ever told you that? Your looks could be compared to an angel. Or I can see that you're beyond that.
Aw, thank you so much. It's so sweet of you.
Hey girl, don't you think our energy is like matches? We are compatible in everything that we do. You know?
What do you mean by that?
You know, maybe we could meet up, do something, have some fun. It's gonna be fun. No, I promise you it will be fun. You think you're up for that?
I'm really sorry, but I think you should explain it in a clearer way.
Sweetheart, are you acting innocent or you really don't know what I mean? You know, don't you want to get down and dirty? You know? You must have some experience in this, right?
I'm sorry?
Or maybe I could give you a proper lesson about this if you don't have any experience about it. I could give you a lesson straight away. I mean, like right now.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Eee! Ew! Oh shit! I saw something I shouldn't see. Is he mad? Ew! Where's that dumbass? Yes, I caught him on video. I should warn the others and make sure the whole world knows his face.
person seems like the person I know. Wait. My god, this is Malik. Gotta let her know that I'm...
What kind of news did I find today? This is so serious. God, I need to get more on this. Yeah. Hello, Farah. I just found your viral tweet, and I'm Anna, a journalist from the Prime News. I found that your case is a serious matter. May I know more about it? Sit.
Hi, good morning girls. My name is Dr. Marani from Pusat Counselling University Kebangsaan Malaysia. I'm sure Anna has already explained to you about me, so I don't want to waste any more time and just focus on you guys today, okay? So first of all, I am truly sorry that it happened, and I know it is something that is very traumatizing to share with.
Yes, thank you so much, Doctor, for your concern.
Okay, so what I want to say today is sexual harassment is very serious trauma, and if you are struggling this alone but are willing to begin your healing journey, then here I am, willing to help all of you to get through this. So the first thing that all of you need to do is lodge a police report.
But I'm scared. What if the police didn't trust us? What if our evidence is not enough?
I know that is your first concern, but you need to know too that society is on your side. The tweet is already viral. You can use the viral tweet, the screenshot, all the piece of evidence collected to further strengthen the evidence. So I think as if this case is quite concerning and gets so much attention from all Malaysians, why don't we conduct a webinar to spread awareness regarding this issue?
Yeah, this is the right time to spread this awareness to society since they're not exposed to this kind of matter.
I'm fine with that, Doctor.
Yeah, I think I agree with it too.
Okay, so what should we do to help and support the victims? First of all, make sure that the victims get the best support system that doesn't criticize them. We need to be the person that they can trust because the victim might hesitate to lodge a police report when it happened. By doing so, the victim will feel safe and able to think rationally and can take a step forward to lodge a police report and so on. With that trust, it will help them to feel much safer. We should not be judgmental and have doubt on what happened to them, because the more you are judgmental and ask many questions such as you shouldn't have done that or you should have done that and etc., you are actually killing them mentally. For the victim, speaking out may be challenging, and in some cases they may be just really not be willing or able to do so. It's important that both victims and their supporters understand that while silence isn't ideal, it may be what works for the coping or healing process at the moment.
Wow, you guys. Let's give a round of applause to those who are involved in the making of these short films. Despite the limitations and the challenges that they face, the outcomes of the short films are incredibly and unbelievably marvelous. Thank you so much Group 3, Group 4 and Group 5 for the presentations of the short films titled Heroes, Zoe the Cactus and Collapsia. I think it's the right way to pronounce it. If I'm wrong, please write in the comment section below the IPA of how to pronounce Collapsia. So guys, how do you feel about the short films? Please comment your reaction after watching each of the short film, or maybe comment short film that you like the most, or even share your stories. Maybe you almost been in a situation where you were sexually abused, or maybe something like that. So just comment and just share it with us and we will support you. But from the short films that we just watched, we can see that sexual violence can happen everywhere, even in the workplace, online, or even the place where we thought is the safest for us, our home. So girls and guys, please be careful, please be alert, extra cautious on your surrounding, and don't trust people too easily, especially those who you just met. Okay, so thank you so much guys for staying still with us until right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the session of YouTube live premiere public viewing of the 5 short films that have been produced by the TESL Year 2 undergraduate students of Faculty of Education, National University of Malaysia. Let's give another round of applause to those who are involved in short films making. There are numbers of lessons that we can learn and try to apply in our daily situations so that we can stop sexual violence. I think it's important for us to give a token of appreciation to TESL Year 2 undergraduate students who are involved in this short films making, as well as our course coordinator Dr. Azina binti Abdul Aziz for all their hard work. Write down your good job, great work wishes in the comment section below. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in today's reality, I think it's important for us to gain knowledge regarding the sexual violence issue so that we can make this world a safer place for our generation, so that the victims of sexual violence will be safer and feels that they are not left behind. So in order to gain knowledge regarding this issue, let's join us on our event, Let's Talk Awareness on Sexual Violence in School on January 29, 2022. There are going to be 2 special guests discussing and talking about discussing about sexual violence in school. So please stay tuned with us because I'm going to see you again on January 29. For more updates and information, do follow us on Instagram, Let's Talk Sexual Violence. I'm Rani Fitri binti Saidi. Goodbye and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night.